Hey there, YouTube. It is Lucy and this guy with dementia coming at you again. And I tell you what, I don't want to ramble too much because I do have another MLM horror story. But I got to tell you, I'm a little frustrated because on Monday, I had filmed a very nice video for you. And basically, what it was we were saying goodbye to Monate. I had a candle going. I said some hymns. I was singing. Had a moment of silence for Monet. It was a very nice video. And then when I tried to upload it, it wouldn't upload. And I got very, very frustrated. And in a moment of anger, I deleted it. I'm sorry. Hopefully, there's no problem here. If you're seeing this video, then this one obviously uploaded. Fingers crossed. But I have got another MLM horror story for you here. And I just want to remind you, if you have any kind of MLM horror story, please give it to me. I will read it. I want to do a little bit more uploading because I am loving this. And remember, I will put my email address down. It is lucylulu710 at gmail.com. And so keep them going, but getting straight to the point, shall we? And this is a very, again, interesting one. My jaw dropped at some points during this one. So let's get into it. Okay. And you asked that I didn't use your name, and that's completely fine. I will respect that. So let's see what we got going on here in the MLM world today. All right. So it says, "Hi there. I finally had the nerve to send this. A number of years ago, I had a college friend. After graduation, he had a hard time finding a position in his major. Unfortunately, his uncle got him involved in Amway. I can't believe Amway was even a thing a number of years ago. But okay, so uncle got him involved in Amway. To our horror, he finally gave up applying for jobs to run his Amway business. We all know Amway, right? Other family members were so sick and tired of him peddling these Amway products. I sorry, making those around him feel so bad for not buying from him. And we've heard that before. Amway is a company that sells just about everything at a very inflated price, but they're taught to tell the reps, don't buy from anybody else. Emily's got everything we need. So his family got sick of listening to that. I believe it. Okay. Then it says, to our relief, he decided to give it up. So, okay, he gave up Amway. Lesson learned? Nope. It was just a matter of time before an Excel distributor got his claws into Miles. Now, what I find is really interesting, as short-lived as Excel was as an MLM, I've had what, three people mention them in my MLM stories? I mean, this must have been years ago because Excel's been gone for a while. But was it really that big? Then it says, all of a sudden, we're hearing about this fantastic long distance phone service that was taking over his life. He never made a thing. It's so sad. It was Amway all over again. It made me very upset to find out that he had skipped his child support payment to buy the starter pack. And he spent his entire days in front of a computer sending mass emails and doing whatever in the world Excel reps do to sell this service. That is upsetting. He skipped a child support payment to do Excel. That's dangerous. I mean, not physically dangerous, but I don't know anything about that. But can't that mess with your custody? I don't know. Let me know. I don't know. And then it says, on the brink of homelessness, he got a decent paying factory job. And with the help of others and his first few paychecks, he managed to file for bankruptcy. So thanks to Amway and Excel, looks like this Miles guy had to file for bankruptcy. I'm so sorry. He destroyed his credit and made it difficult to do a lot of things. Lesson learned? No. We talked about lesson being learned last email or last video on mine, didn't we? Lesson learned? Okay. All right. Lesson learned? No. One day, I went over to his house to visit him. I was met at the door by a man I've never seen before. He told me that Miles was in the restroom and he was a friend at Miles's new job. So I'm assuming the factory job. He was a friend. And he was there to hire him. Ugh. My stomach dropped. Miles already had a job. So who was this man? I happened to peek at the clipboard he was holding. On the top of it, in big bold letters, was the name Primerica. That's another one I seem to run into a lot. Primerica. And then it says, oh crap. Miles entered the room and explained that yes, he was looking into possibly quitting the factory job and call life insurance instead. I knew about Primerica, and it being an MLM. I appeared to be nonchalant. Okay, so you didn't freak out like I probably would have. But okay, so this guy is at your friend's Miles' house going to hire him into Primerica. Miles asked me if I could help him with the background check. You remember they charge for your background check like no other real job will do? I can't remember how much it was, but I think it was close to $200. I told him, and I love this here, still acting nonchalant. I told him I had to go to the bank first and get the money out, and I would help him with this. This, of course, was a ruse. Good for you. You didn't freak out. You said, "Okay, Miles, I'll let me go to the bank. Let me get the money and I'll be back." Then the Primerica idiot left. I set Miles down to tell him that this was just another MLM and he would not make any money. Now, good friend, I pleaded with him not to put himself in this situation again. Fortunately, he listened. And this is what gets me. He later was actually very grateful to me because a month later, he found out that the Primerica guy was filing bankruptcy himself. So it must not have gone too well for him either, you say. And yeah, girl, I agree. So he joined one MLM, didn't work out. He skipped a child support payment, joined another one. Then he gets a real job, and some Primerica idiot is trying to talk him to a third MLM. But good job. You stopped him. Sounds like it's grateful. He was grateful for this. And yeah, hopefully, hopefully he learned his lesson this time. Because he filed bankruptcy, the other guy filed bankruptcy. I just, this is so upsetting. Unfortunately, people do this. They think one MLM doesn't work, but the next one will. But the next one will. It's not the person. It is the business structure that is flawed. It is designed for people to lose money. Just like a Ponzi scheme. You people have to lose money for the people in the tippy top to make money. You guys know this. I mean, you didn't find me by accident. I and I'm so glad that I can be an outlet for you people to tell these stories. Again, the more the merrier. So hopefully, I mean, you didn't get an update, but hopefully Miles is doing better. Hopefully he's still at that factory job. And if it's long enough, the bankruptcy is behind him and he's doing okay. You're a good friend. You're a very, very good friend. And thank you for sharing this story with me. Anybody who wants to, I am eternally grateful for these stories or MLM misfires or yeah, send me the TikToks. You guys remember that olive tree one I did? Next time, I'm showing the TikTok. I'm not so much afraid anymore. I'm going to show it. But again, my email is lucylulu710 at gmail.com. Um, and again, when you go night-night tonight, let's have a moment of silence for Monet. I mean, yeah, they got Q Sciences, you got Olive Tree people. They got a whole plethora of companies to throw their money at, which is, we're going to miss the sombrero girls. We're going to miss the Monet tons screaming behind the wheel of a car when they're going down the freeway, explaining how exciting Monet is. We're going to miss that. Light a candle. And in the meantime, you keep Lucy in the Sky with Dementia informed. And I will see you, hopefully, very, very soon. Thank you guys.